Workshop Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're doing good. I certainly am. Back from the great state of Arizona and the Art of the Cowgirl event. And man, what a wonderful time it was. Got to spend some special time with special people. First of all, started off with a drawing class and I had two ladies and two men in there, and we had a good time. It was good. We drew plastic flowers and sat around a round table and see if we could draw pretty pictures, and I convinced them it didn't matter whether it's pretty, just get to drawing. So anyhow, yeah, it was my way of going about the drawing is a little different from most of us craft type people, but it comes from an art background, and I think I shared some insight and answered some questions for them. So good times. And then I went on to the event, and the event was going on while I was there. First 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we sat out in the sun. Me and Big John, we sat out in the middle of the roadway and tried to distract everybody we could and have a visit, and certainly enjoyed it, and enjoyed what Art of the Cowgirl had to offer, and what a good thing. Everybody gets to play at Art of the Cowgirl, and there's a place for you and a place for them, and it's lots of fun. So that was good. One of the things that comes up as I out there in public, and I live in solitary confinement 350 days out of the year, and get out there and expect to act normal. We all know I don't act normal. It's a little hard for us introverts to be normal, but it was fun. And I find that as I market and I brand and I try to create my work to be as good as it possibly can and sell at a very high price. I'm not bashful about that. Is it extremely expensive? But I also try to match the quality and what it is that I do for you and telling your story of the West with the quality that I create, and the price, the quality and the price. They actually, the quality kind of needs to exceed the price. And you know what? Y'all have proven to me that you accept that. My arm's getting tired. Good gosh. And I'm gonna rant here for just a minute, but not rant. I just kind of talk and explain some things, and maybe y'all can help me. Maybe you can help me spread the word or whatever. But I certainly I've worked really hard to become good at what I do, and to share that talent with all of it involved. And one of the nice ladies in my class, she said the year before she was scared to come talk to me. What in the world? Why are you scared to come talk to me? She said, well, your work is so good, and I couldn't get over there close. So, well, that's not good. I don't want that. Do I want you to see what it is I'm doing and hopefully appreciate it and all that? Sure, absolutely. But don't be scared to come talk to me. We broke that down in the first 5 minutes, and just like Lorinda told me, embrace your dorkness, and she realized I have embraced my dorkness because I'm a dork, and it's all good, and yeah, well, I'm just like y'all. But that leads on to another thing, and it leads on to maybe a rumor that started, and I don't know, this kind of little bird told me about this, and I don't know how wide it is, but hey, communication is key, right? And you're going to tell stories, and if you don't know, you're going to write your own little stories. And so, hey, I'm here to maybe clarify something, but it's been told that you got to send me $8,000 to $10,000 for me to take an order from you, and then it's almost kind of like I'm going to bill what I want. Well, some things have changed. I am extremely back on orders, but that's not entirely the truth. Am I picking the higher end? I am. That's not a lie. Is I'm picking my projects. I've had peers tell me in the past, you have to pick your customers. Well, I don't like that. I don't like picking my customers. I don't like the way that sounds. I don't want you to think that you're not good enough for me to build something for. That's not the truth. But I am picking the higher end, more creative projects. I'm nearly 4 years behind on orders. So if I'm 14 years behind on orders because I take every project that's out there, that's not going to do anybody any good. You're not going to get anything because you have to wait for dadgum ever. And it's going to keep me building things that may or may not stretch me creatively. And that's what I want. I do want to be stretched creatively. That's not all about money. A lot of times it is money. A lot of times it's not the money, it's the time. Time costs money, so it evaluates into the cost of the projects. But stretching me creatively, building something special. we all only have X amount of time, and none of us know how much that is. So we got to maximize the ability out there. Do you have to send me a big old deposit? Nope. I don't want a deposit. I don't want a penny until I'm done with the project. And I'm not going to start the project until me and you have become very good friends and we know exactly what it is that you want and how I'm going to tell that story. So there's emails and there's all kinds of drawings and all kinds of fun stuff that goes on there. And if we can agree upon something, then away we go. And we get to tell the story of the West together in the project. Now, if you just want something, you just want a nice bit, guess what? I teach class all the time. I got all kinds of good friends that are very good at what they do. And they're a lot quicker than me. They're getting going. They don't have the backlog and the demand for the work. So you know what? I can help them and you tell your story of the West and have a quality product. And it doesn't have to be near as expensive. Sometimes, you know, I'm not begrudging those guys saying they don't charge as much as I do. I hope they do. I want them to make a living as well. And I kind of feel like I'm just now getting where I can make a living doing this stuff. So the craft has come a long ways. But I can certainly help you get a quality product. If it has to be me, like if you have to have something for me, and that's a problem. And that's something that I'm not sure how to deal with yet. I'm not sure how to articulate, but I'll do the best I possibly can. And we can work together and see what happens on the deal. But anyhow, I'm choosing my projects. Call me. Let's see what we can do. I don't want you to not call me. I don't want you to be like my new friend that wouldn't talk to me because she thought I was too good. That's not right. Call me. Talk to me. You know, I'm here to help. I can help in a lot of different ways. Sometimes that's build you something special, and sometimes that sends you to a good close friend that does quality work, and everybody can be blessed in a situation like that. So. Anyhow, I hope that's not around. I hope that makes sense. I hope it kind of diffuses some rumors. Communication is key. Sometimes I talk too much. I hope that's not too much. So anyhow, happy Wednesday to you guys. And by golly, hey, it's coming up soon. I talked to Lo yesterday, Lorinda. She's going to be putting the engraving class on the website coming up in April. It's the first week in April. I'll check the dates later. It's first week in April, though. I think I'm doing a Wednesday or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not sure. Next week, we'll have something else to talk about. We'll have something else to do. But be checking my website if you're interested in engraving class. I have about 5 people that are interested. Nobody signed up yet. You will required to pay a deposit. It will be non-refundable unless life happens. I mean, there's always a reason that I'd refund it, but because your little boy's birthday all of a sudden came up that's been there all year long and you didn't get to make it. Nah, I'm probably not going to refund your money. You should have been thinking. And that means that you took a spot from somebody else, and that's a little hard for me to feel. That's why it's non-refundable. Got to have people there. So, yeah, golly, I'm ranting and raving today. Good grief. Hope all is well. We will see you next week. Adios.